Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing physics-based puzzle game Luna's Wandering Stars, and you control an asteroid as it goes around the different planets of the solar system. There is a campaign which features 15 puzzles per planet, and also you can design your own custom puzzles and then share them online within the game, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through each of the little planets here. Each planet comes with its own little ability. We'll just kind of go through them here in order. So in the first one, in Mercury, you get to kind of determine your little orbit like that. And then you let her go. And there it goes. Your objective is to capture enough mass, enough asteroids to go to the next level. Game features Newtonian physics. So everything in the game, you know, has pretty predictable ways of accomplishing things. And you can see that all the, the orbits happen as you would expect them to. As your little thing gains mass, it also affects its orbit. So there we go. So as you'll see here, as it gets more mass, it gets closer to the planet. Like that. So that's the first one. So I'll just kind of run through all the planets here real quick. So in Venus, this one has boost. So what you can do is you click in the direction you want to move. Like that. And you kind of go in that general direction. The game is actually pretty challenging. It has usually has varied solutions to each puzzle, although there is usually a kind of an optimal way of completing each one. Alright. No! And I'm out. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. And the levels are pretty quick, although you can kind of get... Nah, I don't remember this one. You can kind of get stuck on some of the solutions. There we go. Because it does require some precise aiming in a lot of the levels. So this one uses gravity. What you can do is you use your mouse to kind of adjust the gravity of Earth. From more to less, and I'm going to have to restart that. There we go. So you can see, less gravity, it goes further out on its orbit, more gravity, it goes in the middle. There we go. So I like that each planet has its own little kind of way of doing things. It makes the solutions, it'd be kind of boring if it was 150 or so levels all doing the same thing. So I like that every, planet has its own little way of doing it. There you go. So there's Earth. Some of the later puzzles are actually pretty difficult as you get further in each one. There's these little, direction boosters and stuff. And some of them can be pretty intricate and try to figure out what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to capture 20 of these little gold pieces per planet to unlock the next planet. So you don't have to be perfect in every level, but you do have to get, at least one, asteroid per level. And like I said, the ones later on are pretty difficult. So Mars gives you a laser that you can use to shoot stuff. Like those red guys that'll blow you up. There we go. Now you do have some limited shots there with the laser, so like this next one you have only 12 bullets. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of stink. I'm not very good at this game. Jupiter lets you redirect your thing here. You just kind of click and drag, and then it'll send it in another direction. Try to get this gold here. Here we go. So you kind of, you know, lead your guy out a little bit. And yeah. No. Yeah, go back that way. There we go. So, you know, you can go through the levels fairly quickly. Yeah. So, you know, people who are easily frustrated by these puzzle games probably won't, you know, have the patience to kind of get past some of the tough levels. Usually the difficulty does a pretty good job increasing steadily as you go on. Saturn, you can increase your density. Like that. Ooh, yeah. Try that again. Try that again. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, well. Like I said, game's kind of difficult. Ah, my favorite planet. And this one you can place wormholes near Uranus. Yeah. Jokes that write themselves. So you basically just click and drag a pair of wormholes, which will teleport your thing. And you can also suck up other objects. Let's try that again. That was terrible. There we go. You know, and you preserve your speed and direction. There we go. So you can do like, you know, it's like Portal, basically. Oh, that was bad. Gotta be kind of quick. You know, there's a lot of possibilities here, and they're pretty difficult. Yeah, so things can get pretty crazy. Let's see. Neptune has black holes, sucks everything in that's around it. Let's see what I want to do here. And then you can destroy them. There we go. Pretty crazy. Yeah. So obviously it takes a lot of practice to kind of get them. And then the last one is Pluto. Pluto, you can use your mouse to move Pluto. So you basically use it to kind of redirect your little asteroid guy without crashing into it. This is actually one of the more interesting ones. Of course, it smashes into stuff, which I guess is its revenge for not being a real planet anymore. Come on. This one requires a lot of touch. Kind of get to where you want it to go. Okay. Oh, come on back. It's gonna get myself in trouble. Yeah. So there you go. That's basically the game, you know, and in each little planet the levels become increasingly more difficult as you go further down. So I think it's a pretty neat idea. The physics are consistent, so there aren't any like crazy bugs that I found with it. Some of the levels are pretty inventive. And I like that the powers are varied between each of the planets, so you're not stuck with the same type of puzzle for the whole game. So, you know, if you're into the sort of, you know, physics-based puzzle games, then I think it's a good one to take a look at. So, there we go. And that's all I have for today. Till next time. Bye now.